Igbo Gadi, Obinwannem, the Igbo Global Foundation, East, West, North, South, we're everywhere.
MAZI UBOCHI Gaga. Here we go, we go. Together we achieve, homie, we shall never fall. Together we achieve.
Say it loud.
Together we achieve.
Make us proud.
Together we achieve.
Watch the legacy grow.
Together we achieve.
Igbo Gadi,
Obinwannem.
in the Igbo Global Foundation, East, West, North, South, we're everywhere. MAZI UBOCHI Gaga. The giant is moving. Together we achieve. How do we want them all?
Global coverage 24/7. You know how we do. Check the frequency. Let go. Let go. From the street of 19, the story start to grow. Obinwannem LLC, they said the thing in motion. Make it flow. No matter where you did, for London or for Giddy. If the news they hot, we go give it better steady. Everything is newsworthy. It depend on who they talk, we link the whole wide world. Even as we they walk out, we walk. Obinwannem news, the value of the truth. Connecting every nation from the elder to the youth. Global coverage, we know they ever sleep. Top stories from reporters, they promise where we keep. Obinwannem, oh, the value of the truth. Obinwannem, oh, you work for your booth. Obinwannem, oh, the value of the truth. Value of the truth, love it. Check the website, the info boku, you know they try. From TikTok to the ground, we they fly for the sky. If you want the real, you don't need to look elsewhere. We link the globe together, showing love and showing care. 36K followers, the community they large. Obinwannem News Network, you know say we they in charge. Whether na WhatsApp or you follow for Facebook, open your eyes or come and take a better look. Every corner of the world, we link on with a vibe. Authentic reporting, now that one be our tribe. Obinwannem News, the value of the truth. Connecting every nation from the elder to the youth. Global coverage, we know they ever sleep. Top stories from reporters, the promise where we keep. Obinwannem.com, the world is watching. Everywhere you go, we go there. True value, no fake news. Oh. Obinwannem.
With over 87 million people living in extreme poverty in Nigeria, corruption and poor governance only worsen the situation. That's why Caregivers International Corporation, an American-based organization, is committed to making a difference. We prioritize helping the poor and vulnerable in the 5 Igbo states, Abia, Anambra, Enugu, Ebonyi, and Imo, providing aid to those in need, empowering youth through development programs, and promoting accountability in governance. We believe that those in power must be held responsible for their actions. That's why we'll take any governor to the highest court of law if they abuse their power or engage in corrupt practices even after they've left office. Join us in our mission to create positive change. Follow us on Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, YouTube, and Telegram at Caregivers International Corporation. Together, we can build a brighter future for the vulnerable populations. Signed, Chief Daniel Chika, Chairman, CEO, Caregivers International Corporation.
Obinwannem Global Cultural Movement Foundation. Our mission: to restore the honor and dignity of Igbo nation and its citizens, to restore the pride of Ndi Igbo through the re-establishment of our self-esteem in the true spirit of love and support for one another, to ensure that our past trials and tribulations are turned into a glorious future to rebuild the strength of Ndigbo through her bond of unity, to ensure that Igbo nation reinvent herself and get back on track in order to regain her pride of place in the world, to reinvigorate the ingenuity of Ndigbo through self-rediscovery and self-actualizations, to see that no Igbo child or citizen is left behind in the grand scheme of things. For inquiries, call Director Nwachineke Ugu Okechukwu, Ukraine on +380 975 221413.
Obinwannem Global Radio.
Ịkwalite njirimara na omenala ndị Igbo.
Obinwannem Global Radio.
Ijikọta omenala na ọdịmma ndị Igbo.
Igbo ekelekwa m unu taa na ụbọchị nke taa anyị nọ na ụlọ ọrụ anyị bụ ụlọ ọrụ ndị Obinwannem Media Company nke dị na Enugu na Nsụka kwa. Tata o nwere nnukwu nna anyị na ya nọ tata ga-akọwara anyị ọtụtụ ihe nke ndị anyị kwesịrị ịma na ihe ndị anyị ga-esi na ya wee mụta ihe n'ala Igbo bụ ihe gbasakwara omenala na ka obodo si wee dị. Mana tutu anyị aga n'iru, aga m ebu ụzọ ka nkọwa onwe m wee metụkwanụ ọjị maka na Igbo nwere usoro esi aga. Mụ onwe m nọ na n'oli ya bụ Ada Nsụka. Aga m nwere ọjị anyị nwere ugbu a, anyị ga-ebu ụzọ chere nnukwu nna anyị ọjị. Ya mere na ka m burugodo ọjị bunye nnukwu mmadụ anyị na ya na ebe a ka o chere anyị nna anyị ukwu. Nna anyị enwetakwa ọjị ka ya ichere ndị bịara be anyị.
Igbo bụ Igbo, ekene m unu. A na-asị ọjị ọha maka eze His Royal Highness Igwe Dr. Ambassador Patrick Chukwuemeka Okolo. Chukwu wee eze one of Mbunano Ancient Kingdom. Eze Igwe one of Nsụka. Ọjị abịala.
Na-egosi ọha.
Ọha egosila m na ọjị. Ya bụ ọjị ọha. Igbo bụ Igbo. Igwe ọjị ọha sisi n'aka.
Nwadọya. Nwoke mbịa wara anyị ọjị a. Ebe anyị na Nsụka na nwata na wa ọjị okenye wee gọọ ma bịa wara m ọjị a.
Ya chọm gumba. Bueno.
Muy Igbo.
Igbo bụ Igbo, anyị jikwa ọjị ekele m nwoke kele nwaanyị, ndụ nwoke ndụ nwaanyị. Ọjị bụ osisi dị n'iwu Chineke sịrị anyị bụ na Hibru anyị were na-ekele ọtụtụ ihe anyasị. Ọgwa ya ka m ji n'aka na-akpọku ozi chite oke abịama ka ọ bịa n'Obinwannem radio station bịa n'ọrụ anyị n'oge awa wee nye onye ọbụla ndụ na arụ ike na ihe eji ele ndụ anyị. Ọgwụgwọ ọjị ịgwara anyị ọ dị n'akwụkwọ nsọ na Psalm 150 chapter 1 verse 1. Ọzọ anyị were ọjị a na-enye ya ekele ụtụtụ ihe ya sị ihe na ọ bụ ya bụ Chukwu kere anyị bụ mmadụ. Chọọ anyị na-akụ aka na-achị ọchị na-agba egwu were opu ike were une. Ụmụ nwaanyị anyị na-alụ alụ welite obi elu nye ndị ha maka nwaanyị were obi nye di ya enweta ọnọchie, ada nyeta ọnọchie n'ụzọ na ewelite obi elu nye ọgaghị enweta ọnọchie. Ebe akwụkwọ nsọ gbara anyị were na ọjị a na-akpọku m ụbọchị niile. Biko lekwa ọjị Chukwu ka bịa ma ka m ji arịọ na ndị ọrụ oyibo nọ n'ebe ọbụla ị nọ ụgwọ ọnwa na promotion. Ebe onye nọ nwere aka ọrụ ọrụchasị kwụ anyị ụgwọ. Onye ahịa bụ ọkpọbọ oleji ori uru. Anyị bụ ndị eze nọchiri anya Jizọs Kraịst maka Jizọs bụ eze ka eze ma ọ bụ anyị bụ eze na-echere ya obodo. Unu lee ya na akwụkwọ nsọ na Baịbụl bụ ya bụ akwụkwọ ndụ. Ife dị ebe a bụ First King second king, prophet, nke nọ bụ clergy. Mana ndị clergy anagụrụ anyị ọnọdụ na-profesaiz na-eme ife niile. Mana agwakwa na ebe arụ ụnụ ka abụkwa ndị eze nwe, ndị na-eje ụka ọ bụ anyị nwe. Ma ebe arụ ụnụ ka ọ bụ anyị nwe. Nsi ndị ụka enyechi ụnụ onyinye ụnụ lụta ndị eze nyekwa efu ji na ọkụkọ rienụ nke ọzọ. Si nye bụ ihe anyị ka anyị soro na-eme. Maka ibe anyị nọ n'obodo bụ ịga ọhụ ka obodo dị mma, udo dị, nwa anyị onye ọ dara mma ọ bịa kedu eze a na-agụ bịagadena
ụmụ Igbo, ọ bụrụ na ị na-ege anyị ntị n'onu ma na-ekiri ozi ọma nke anyị na-ewetara unu na ozi ndụmọdụ na ịgbazi ọnụ nke anyị na-ewetara unu, biko ka ị na-esonyere anyị na YouTube, na-esonyekwara anyị na Instagram maọbụ na Twitter maọbụ na Facebook na na webụsaịtị nke ndị Obinwannem, ka anyị wee na-ezinye abụ ozi ka o si wee kwesị ịdị na-adị, maka na oge erugo mgbe anyị ga-ebupụta ihe nke njirimara Igbo na asụsụ Igbo na omenala Igbo na ihe gbasara ndị Igbo niile n'ụwa niile, ọkacha ihe anyị na-achọ bụ Biafra. Ị ga na-afụkwanye abụ ozi ka ọ ga na-abịa, ị na-esonyere anyị, ị ga na-ama mgbe anyị tụpụtara gị ozi nke dị mkpa ị ya mara, ma wee marakwa ị ga-eme ngwa ngwa ka emeghara ọdachi. Nwanne mmadụ Okocha, ndewo.
Yeah, good evening, my brother.
Good evening. How are you?
I am cool.
Yeah. Thank you for the invitation. Nkabanya, I hope you speak Igbo language, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, Igbo language has a different dialect.
Yes.
And for wider audience, I think it's even better you communicated that in Pidgin or in English to enable others to also understand if you want.
Yeah, of course I want. I just asked you because I am an Igbo man. I represent for Igbo, and this is Igbo channel, and I created this channel for Igbo people. So of course the audience, all of them, not all of them speak our language, but we are here to make all of them to understand. So I agree with what you said. So thank you so much, and we are here now. So Prince, let me see you. Although I don't want anybody to so we have to be on screen so that we can move on. Chief Chika Daniel, I greet you, and Prince, I greet you. Okocha, I greet you normal way. So we are here again today so that we can discuss about the way our land will be good, and about the 2027 coming election, from what we are passing through and what we are seeing, what are we going to do? So, and also Biafra, as we know, we are a lot of people agitating for the freedom divide of Nigeria, and we have to be talking about what our people will understand and the direction they can follow so that they cannot be harmed as we are getting harmed from Boko Haram, from Fulani herdsmen, from herders, from kidnappers, all those things. We in media, we need to contribute in something that's going to help us. So let us go start from our brother Okocha Happy. Marcel, so go ahead and introduce yourself as you can, and let us continue from there. Thank you.
Yeah, my brother, as you just mentioned my name, is Okocha Happy Marcel.
Confirm.
So that is my real name. It's not a hidden identity. And also, so you are talking about where are we starting from? You are talking about the issue of 2027 election, the issue of agitation, and the rest of them.
Yeah, you see everything there. Yeah, I send it for you. So if you know, if you know the one you can stand, you just start from it. If it is 2027 election, what are we going to do? Start there, and we are going to also.
What do you want us to talk about 2027 election? If you don't mind, can you throw your questions?
Okay. You are ready. Yeah. Okay. Number one, I want to start from you because I don't talk with who I don't know. Sometimes, you know, my platform, I always like to know where people come from and what people stand for, what your platform stands for. So because your platform now, at least you have been inviting all Nigerians. I believe that you are not friendly with Biafra agitator and MAZI NNAMDI. I don't know how you stand. So, but now I have to be asking you one by one. So number one question I want to ask you, do you support Biafra agitation?
Yes, as well as freedom of every persecuted indigenous people in Nigeria.
Okay. Okay. So, do you believe in ideology of MAZI NNAMDI KANU?
The ideology of MAZI NNAMDI KANU on Biafra agitation, yes.
Okay. Then, are you IPOB member at all, or before or now?
No, I've never been IPOB member. You know, IPOB is an association, but when it comes to the ideology of the way people want Nigeria to be, so I believe that I've been saying it right from time. I believe that if we really want to save anything in Nigeria, Nigeria have to part ways. So that is the way to go. You know, if anybody refuse or disagree with what I'm saying, no problem. But the reality will come and hit you hard, and you will come to understand this. But I pray that people will not come to understand it late.
That's good. That's good. Do you know Simon Njoko?
Yeah.
Have you go across the video, maybe the agitation, the way he agitates his own? Do you believe or do you accept the ideology?
Actually, Simon Ekpa was agitating, or he's still agitating, even though he's in detention. It doesn't change anything. He is agitating for the freedom of his people. Then, like before he was detained, I used to talk with him. There are some things I used to also tell him that, look at this thing you are posting like this, it shouldn't be like this. This thing you are doing like this shouldn't be like this. But when it comes to the freedom of people in Nigeria, I want to categorically state that there is nothing. This is not matter of do or die. There is nothing that will make Nigeria to work. And I'm not saying this because I don't have any solution. People will say, Okocha, you are saying this because you don't have any solution again. You don't have this again. Then I will tell you to bring in your solution. Is it not all this every 4 years election, you people are relying on that is your solution, and after 4 years, you start winning again the next 4 years? I have been doing elections since 1999. There is no different. So I maybe some persons just started doing election in 2019 or 2015. That is why they are still relying that maybe one angel will be in Aso Rock and everything will change. I'm not against people doing elections or politics or going to vote. No, I'm not against it. But I don't want anybody to tell me any rubbish that one man will be in Aso Rock and everything is going to change. No, I don't want to hear that. Say you are going to do politics, you are campaigning. I can even support you, but don't tell me that you have the solution when you don't know the solution, when you don't know the problem of Nigeria. Almost many politicians, maybe they know, they're hiding it. Okay? Maybe they're hiding it. They don't want people to, know what they know. But many politicians don't know the problem. How can you solve a problem you don't know? That is the problem I have with almost everybody. You don't know the problem. You are saying you are going to solve it. What are you going to solve?
Nothing.
So that is the issue.
Okay. Thank you so much, Kocha. Like now, our people is trying to change the narrative of our people on social media, especially like, let me say, the case of NNAMDI KANU right now. You can see NNAMDI KANU later landed in Sokoto prison, and those things is not good in the record of Igbo race. And right now, a lot of people are confused. Some part is accusing themselves, and parts accusing themselves, and some part is not even interested again. So from what is going on as somebody that's also on social media and reading the information that coming from Igbo land and the entire Nigeria as a whole, what advice can you give our people for the case of NNAMDI KANU, so that our people can understand what they are doing to themselves and where they can stand and get it right in future?
Okay. First of all, I have to state that I don't know it all. So I may say some things that people may not like. So I'm
Opinion
subject to
matters.
corrections. Yeah. So what I'm going to say is that first of all, there are so many places we are making mistakes. There are some things that are not supposed to be on media at all. Exactly. At all. When I mean at all, at all. At all. There are some things that are not supposed to be on the media. There are some questions people are not supposed to ask on the media. Now, anybody who is fronting agitation should go and study either CIA or Mossad. You can't have success in fronting agitation if you don't operate like Mossad or CIA. Till today, nobody knows the real Mossad Facebook or Twitter, this thing. All those things you are saying are fake. So people supposed to be operating, even though anything you are doing is not supposed to be on media. So the first advice I have to tell them is that talking about NNAMDI KANU this, talking about his family, talking about Simon Ekpa, this one dragging this one dragging this one is saying this one is right. All those things are rubbish and does not do good to any agitation. People should go and study the history of how people see we are human beings. Internal issues must be. We must disagree. Definitely. But not on social media. Now, I remember that day I was talking to some of my friends. I was telling them, look at the way you leak the whole secret of everything you people are doing. You leak it online. These are sensitive issues you are not supposed to come out to say online. In Nigeria military, or sorry to say Nigeria military hierarchy in the world, there are some people they call military spies. These people are not allowed to come to any national television to talk. You know why? Because they might leak sensitive issues. If I should be a member of any agitation group, if you're executive, you are not allowed to come to social media to talk. Yes. You are not allowed to come to talk. Because what are you going to say? You are going to leak secrets. Secret upon secret. You must leak it. There is no way, because someone will ask you question, someone will provoke you. You are going to leak the secrets. Yeah. So I believe that all those things people are saying is not necessary. Like, if you see what I talk on my channel, I don't talk people's life individual. Yeah, I talk about what people represent. So if you want to talk about NNAMDI KANU, I talk about what he represents. I started following NNAMDI KANU the week he started Radio Biafra. Why? Because I started studying Boko Haram in November 2012 when they declared that Christians should leave the North. The following day, the United Nations had a sitting on sectarian violence, rejecting the declaration of Boko Haram that Christians should leave northern Nigeria. So I was following everything that was going on. At that time, NNAMDI KANU started broadcasting on Radio Biafra, and he was teaching, talking about the whole thing that was going on. So I started following right from time. I know what he represents. Yes. So if there is anything that happened along the way, I look at people's concept. Why did he start his agitation? Why did he start this Radio Biafra? Why? So that is the way I see things. I don't see things the way people will come out and say, NNAMDI KANU is this, NNAMDI KANU is humanizing. Is he gay before? NNAMDI KANU is doing the, all those things are not necessary. Life, man. It's personal life. So I do see all things on social media. I say these people are not serious. Yeah. So I don't know whether I deviated from the question you really asked or not.
No. You are on track. You're on track. You know that what I'm asking is what you know. So I'm the one that you don't want to ask. You know. So what you said is what I know, and what you are saying is the reality. So and what you said now, if you follow NNAMDI KANU from the beginning, you will see that IPOB was formed that we forbid anybody to come and speak on Facebook or anywhere. We always get information on Radio Biafra. Everything was like you said, but you know sometimes things change on his own way. So I understand. You said it well.
And I stand to be corrected.
Yeah,
there are some things that transpired in this issue of IPOB and
exactly.
The day Supreme Court declared Hope Uzodinma, as the governor of Imo State, something happened that day. That was the day some people who were following NNAMDI KANU were recruited by politicians. I've never said this thing on social media. This thing I'm saying, Hope Uzodinma is aware. I was in the audience when Hope Uzodinma told us that you saw this killing in Imo State. It's not IPOB, it is we politicians. So there are some things I don't like to say online. You understand? So I know so many things that transpire. I know how all these politicians buy IGBO to them. They buy IGBO to them. And these are the people who still come out sometimes. If I know their secret, you understand? Bearing the same name, and anything that happened, they say it is NNAMDI KANU people. And I also understand the government strategy of clamping down agitation. They will create a splinter group. Many people were arrested. They were arrested like you are an IPOB member. We arrest you, we publish it, we do everything, we leave you.
Yes, I know that one.
Just to tarnish that image. So that was where I was so angry with so many people who come online to talk about this. They say they are men on the ground. What is your business with men on the ground? You get with the community when men on the ground. Last year, no, that was last 2 years. January, February, March, our people did not go to farm. Why? Because Fulani militia invaded our communities. But men, they grand. We gave vigilante, we gave everything. Everything that happened is backyard. You know, they come social media. Because if you bring it to social media, people will have interest in you. The powers that be will come. Everybody have the right to defend themselves. And such rights should not be on social media. Because if these people kill you, it will not be on media. You do know how many people that are dying? It's not on media. So I am not that okay with people who comes. In fact, some people sometimes will come to media to even talk what does not exist.
To create
what they cannot prove.
Which is
creating content.
Having a problem on them now. That is why they
you understand. And later, maybe all this Nigerian government, Christopher Musa, then we think it is true.
Exactly. Because that is what they want to hear. And that is why sometimes our people, they need to be listening to people that say it fat. Because I have listened to you, I understand where you stand, and where you stand is very clear. And what you said about Hope Uzodinma manipulating some of our people and the blackmailing, and even later come out publicly say that those things
he did not deny it. Yes, he did not deny it.
That's why I like Hope Uzodinma in that part. He come publicly and deny and say it and free IPOB. Only David Umai is keep making everything like a joke, but no problem. So now, let us go to another question. What did you understand and what do you have to say as a journalism like us about what is happening like ESN and the Liberation Army, Biafra Liberation Army? What do you have to say about that?
And that is a difficult topic for me because I don't have more knowledge about that. Based on, I don't know Liberation Army, I don't know. I only know ESN.
You don't have a reporter.
I only know ESN as a vigilante group because NNAMDI KANU introduced ESN to us as a vigilante group. If I was a member of IPOB, I could have, have more knowledge about these things.
Okay, let us not go there. Yeah, you understand. So now, at least everything about Biafra I have done on that. So, do you think that Biafra can come through what is going on now?
Even though everybody stopped fighting for it, Nigeria will end.
Okay.
This is not about force. There is something people there is something people must understand.
Yeah.
If you study what is going on, I read an article published by the United States Research something in the year 2014. It predicted that Nigeria will end in 2030. You can go and type it, phase state 2030. Yes. So, and right from that time, we're studying. Have you seen any country where politicians imported terrorists to kill their people? No, there is a mission. There is a mission. Their interest. Their interest to turn Nigeria into a terror stronghold. The interest is real. This one, I'm not just, I don't say what I don't know. I don't say what I don't have the proof. So before I say something, you know that I know where I'm talking from. A Nigerian intelligence military officer, I'm saying this on public. I sat with him. I talked with him. He told me one thing. He said Nigeria must be Islamized. That the only thing that will save Nigeria is the disintegration of Nigeria. This man has served Nigeria for 36 years. So even though everybody should stop fighting, Oduduwa stop fighting, Biafra stop fighting, Nigeria will still end. It's a matter of time. See, when the time comes, it will happen. It doesn't matter whether you want it or you don't want it. By the way, time will come, people will beg for it, and they will not see it at that moment. You people don't know what is going on. No. You see, these terrorists, they are not fast. They are strategic.
Yes.
In one of my videos, I talk about 5 principles of war that these people are using. They use Takia. They use the principles. Okay, Takia is principles of deception. They may come, they will lie to you, tell you this. Like what Sultan of Sokoto, he was challenged in Abuja conference they went to. He said, no, there is no interest to Islamize Nigeria. I say, oh, is this man talking to fools? I read Boko Haram handbook in the year 2012. They have a mission statement. Okay, sir. They have a mission statement. They said that their mission is to overthrow the Nigerian government, establish an Islamic state which will be governed by Sharia law. And the Modu Sheriff, the rest of them, they appointed Boko Haram into government, Commissioner of Religious Affairs, Commissioner of the. So they are clear evidence that the government are working with the Boko Haram, the terrorists, to Islamize Nigeria. And it will backfire because they can Islamize some part, they can gain ground in the southwest, but in the old eastern region, I'm talking about Niger Delta and the southeast, it will be hell. It will be hell. So that even though everybody stop fighting, that Islamization agenda will divide Nigeria. Our brother was raising hand.
Yeah. Okay, Prince, before you forgot your question, go ahead.
Yes. Regarding the sit-at-home order, it has been very deeply polarized. The southeast. What is your stance on the sit-at-home order? Do you think it hurt the Biafran cause or it helped it?
We have we have a program that very day. Unspoken genocide of the Igbos is the topic of the program, starting from 12 to 6 p.m. That day supposed to be a holy day. I know why I said it's supposed to be a holy day. You see, gone are those days where people should be hiding or afraid of talking.
Or
if
joking.
If you talk, you will die. If you did not talk, I'm sorry to digress. May he so rest in peace. I have a friend. We were communicating frequently in Plateau State. He's dead. Sometimes I would tell him, come, write petition like this, come to interview. Let me link you to CBN News, America, and all those things. I don't want to talk. If I talk now, they will come after me. Now he's dead. They killed him. So gone are those days where people will say, I will not say this, I will not do this. No. So it is a crime for people not to remember millions of people that died. Nobody will remember you if you die.
Exactly.
Remembering the way they died, like Asaba massacre. And that is sometimes I used to warn our people, your enemies knows you. Asaba people were waving flag. Yes, we are part of Nigeria. Welcome Nigeria troop. You are welcome. They open fire, they kill all of them. Your enemies knows you. They knows that what is it called? Nzogun. That coup is from Okmanam. And you are saying you are Asaba after Okmanam, Asaba before nature, that you are not Igbo man. They shoot all of them, they kill them and bury them. Some of them, they bury them alive. So my stand on that 30th of May, thank God that so many people like Andexoti, UBOCHI, them, they understand what that day stands for. That day supposed to be Nigeria public holiday. If Nigeria was a sane country, that is supposed to be a public holiday. remembering the people who died during the war.
So that it can be equal. Like
you understand? Do you understand?
I get you.
Well, maybe the reason why Nigeria is not doing it because they understand that the war is still going on in different dimension, not only not only war with gun. So that day is a very important day that people should observe. Very, very important. It's very important. And that very day, I encourage people to read history.
Yes.
Read history. What started this war? Why do they start killing Igbos when they want to declare independence of Nigeria? Even before independence, this thing started very long time ago. Nobody should tell you that it was the coup that led to all these things. No. It started far before all those coups, all those things started happening. And you saw this kingdom going on today. Ojukwu is a very good leader. If I am in the position of Ojukwu, I will do the same thing over and over and again. This is because I can't stand people dying and I have the power, the position to help them, and I will not help them. You see people they kidnap, school children they kidnap in Jos. They are beating them mercilessly. Why? Because the ISWAP, the Boko Haram, the militia, they said they want to stop Western education in Nigeria. They want to put fear on children so that they will stop schooling. And you want me to be looking at children like that? That was what Ojukwu saw and said, okay, let us have agreement. Let everybody manage their own security. They signed in Aburi. And later, British embassy called Gowon. The Gowon said he was having headache. That is why he did not announce it. Even at his old age, he is still lying. He ran away from Plateau State to London. I don't know why he's running his old age, but that is a different thing entirely. What I'm trying to say is that day is a very big day that we should remember our fallen heroes. They wanted to protect the people from dying. What we are saying today is what they fought for.
Exactly.
That is the message. The killing you are seeing today is what they fought for. And if the Britain, all those foreign countries that help Nigeria, if they had allowed Nigeria to be divided and Biafra should go their way, by now they should understand that there are different between some black men and other black men. Because I'm sorry to say this, while growing up, if you say black man have no IQ, I will fight you. But now, I can't fight you again. I will agree with you, and I have my reasons of agreeing with you. We don't reason. We don't think well.
We don't ask questions.
We are too emotional not to understand what tomorrow stands for. Everybody just doing now. Now, look at, for example, 2027 is around the corner. I didn't say anybody should not do politics. Do politics, do what you want to do, but don't lie. Speak the truth. Don't come here to tell me that your election is going to save Nigeria. Are you kidding me? Which election? Which election is going to save Nigeria? It's disaster. It's disaster. When the first day they had the coalition, they enter ADC. I made a video that day. The title of the video is ADC Coalition of Terrorists. If you check the comment section, almost everybody cursed me. I don't react to emotions. I react with facts. And after a few months, everything I told them, they started seeing it. The people who imported terrorists into Nigeria, they are still in power. Some of them defected to ADC. Some of them are still in the PDP. They are all the same. Only few of them, they are not up to 5%. They are not up to 5% that are just different. So, my brother, where I stand about that May 30th is that we all, everybody, even non-Igbos, it's important. They are not teaching you history in school. That day is not just a day to sit at home or to just sit down at home. It's a day to reflect, to think, and to ask questions about what transpired. Thank you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You have strongly advocated for localized security and self-government. If the 2027 election results in the status quo that many in the Southeast find unacceptable, how do you see the ideology championed by by the Biafran people evolving? And is there any viable alternative political path for the Igbo Biafran cause?
Political alternative. Honestly, you see, this topic is voluminous. I don't know if we start talking about it now that we finish it, but everything I'm going to say right now at this moment is my personal opinion, does not represent anybody. I'm sorry to say this, I don't believe that the structure, the system of Nigeria now can produce any good thing. I'm going to give you a reason. If you have a formula of solving a mathematical equation and you miss one from the beginning, you are not going to get the answer. If you are going to build 6-story foundation, 6-story building, there is how a foundation will be. It will not be like a foundation of a bungalow. So Nigeria cannot build 6-story building on foundation of bungalow. It will not work. I didn't say you should not build. Go and build. You see that in politics. If you understand how Uzodinma became governor, you will not ask this question.
Exactly.
See, I understand what happened in Abia State, how that brave woman saved and Soti. He saved his life. But that was, let me say, like a miracle. It will not happen under Tinubu. If Tinubu appoint INEC chairman that was a Tinubu fan, don't expect that anything is going to change. When the Bible said that when the foundation is destroyed, what will the righteous people do? Now, I was planning something. That was in the year 2021. I was trying to approach NNAMDI KANU and tell him something. What I was planning to tell him then, though I'm not supposed to say it because, you know, the way people reason are different. People may hear what you are saying. They don't know where you are going. They will just conclude.
If you give now
I was trying to, I was trying to
ahead.
approach NNAMDI KANU because I knew the relationship NNAMDI KANU had, the respect, I will not call it relationship, the respect someone like P2B, Atiku. These people, they used to travel from Nigeria to London to beg NNAMDI KANU to sit at home on election day. They will negotiate. NNAMDI KANU will tell them that I don't have problem with you. I want the freedom of my people. I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that. So I was trying to approach him before he was detained to tell him that, what do you think if this big body IPOB that almost 99.9% people are loyal to in the Southeast, if you turn it into a political revolution, I call it hijack power. I use that word personally. If you want to misinterpret it, misinterpret it. Hijack power in the Southeast, then imagine the whole House of Rep or senators from the Southeast. They bring out the issue of referendum and someone say, no, none of them worked out. It will be a message. But I'm not supposed to say this thing out because this is not a matter that people have deliberated. It's just an opinion. There's a difference between opinion and what you people are talking. So I may bring it out. They will say, no, it will not work. So I'm just trying to tell you that I had the ideology of something like this. And, you know, if it was going to happen, it will be strictly on, I'm sorry to say this, on oath. Look at, in the year 2023, I participated in the election, just like the way I'm telling people now that if you participate, not to tell people that you have the solution. No, don't deceive people. Nigeria is not going to work with this system. It will never work. But if you want to participate, go and participate. In the year 2023, I participated in the election. If I call some people, where are you? Where is your polling unit? I'm in Lagos, but my polling unit is the village. No problem. Take transport, go and vote. We mobilize people, do all those things. We knew that it's not going to work. You understand? But we wanted to prove some people wrong. Like this 2027, everybody's now pushing Okocha, try now, join ADC, do this one. I said, I did not join, nothing will work. Nothing will work. So whether you like it or not, no problem, play the politics, but tell people the truth that this is not the solution. Because after 2027, people will begin to cry again. They will begin to cry. Then they will start hoping 2031. How long before you know you will die? So that is the view I had before. So this is just the first place I'm saying this thing out on public.
Thank you.
Okay. Trump has done little things against the Nigerian terrorists. You know, with the bombing and on Christmas Day, and recently this second ISIS terrorist in Nigeria a few weeks ago. Why do you think he's not doing more enough to help Nigerians?
The secretary of war, Hegseth, said day before yesterday that Trump ordered him to protect Christians in Nigeria. The man is not doing his job.
Obinwannem, you have to check your this thing. It's not coming out.
He's doing a partial job. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Chief, are you not hearing us?
Yeah, it's not coming out well.
Which one? Is it Okocha? You are not hearing Okocha or
Marcel's voice? Marcel's voice is not coming out. So maybe he can go out and come back again.
But I'm hearing Okocha very clear. Prince, are you hearing Okocha very clear?
Yes.
Yeah, we are hearing everybody, each other. Maybe you are the one that's going to go out and come back again.
Okay.
Okocha,
okay.
Go ahead. Sorry for interrupting.
All right. Sorry, Chief, for that. So, he's not doing a complete job. This is because there are interference, lobbies, people who are trying to maneuver, saying they want to collaborate. I appreciate US because US is not Nigeria. They are just trying to help. So I appreciate them striking Sokoto, killing ISIS recently. They have killed 172 ISIS in this month. So I appreciate that. But what about the people who are sponsoring them? What about the people who have filed petitions upon petitions? They know all these things. It's on the media. They accepted that they imported Fulani militia. Who does that? The coalition of Tinubu and Buhari, let me make it clear. They imported Fulani militia. And they accepted that someone like Kau Baraje was their secretary then. When Kau Baraje was doing his 70th birthday in the year 2022, September 15, he boasted that we imported Fulani militia to remove Jonathan. Are we dumb? So if they really want to do something to fight these terrorists, these people should not be seeing the sun. Because you can't be only fighting ISIS, killing them. No. What about the people who are sponsoring them? What about the people that have reintegrated into the society? So that is why I love what is this man, Cruz, Ted Cruz. I love what Ted Cruz was championing. Ted Cruz was saying that, no, there is a problem in Nigeria. They should remove Sharia law first. Because Ted Cruz was able to study the problem. That Albert Einstein said, if you give me 1 hour to solve the problem on Earth, I will use 59 minutes defining the problem and solving the problem with 1 minute. So many people solve problems they don't know. Yes. Ted Cruz was saying that the first step we should do in Nigeria is let us force them to remove Sharia law, because Boko Haram said they are leveraging on Sharia to remove Nigerian government and impose Sharia. That is their mission. Nakurawa, the same thing. Wundo, the same thing. Al-Qaeda, the same thing. All of them. So they have one mission. And that mission is already in Nigerian constitution. So that is the problem. That is where the problem is coming from. Even if you like to say from here to tomorrow, it's not Okocha that wrote Boko Haram's handbook. Their mission is to overthrow Nigerian government, impose a Islamic state which will be governed by Sharia law. That is their mission statement. So anything anybody is talking about, and someone who want to do this thing, that is a coup, is a treasonable act. Someone who want to do this thing, you will recruit him. You say you're integrating into the society. You arm him again. Like, we know the reason. No, we black man, we know the reason.
We are fine.
So the man is doing what they told him to do. If he want to act the way they are doing in Venezuela, Iran, that is the way they're supposed to act in Nigeria. because the people who are responsible for this insecurity are in government. Okay, don't believe Okocha. Go and listen to Kunda Olaomi, another military spy in Nigeria who served in Nigerian Navy for 36 years. He was the head of Nigeria Intelligence Agency. He led the DSS DIA in the year 2017. He came to national television, Chinese television. These are the men who are not supposed, after you attain to that hierarchy, they banned you from going to station to grant interview because of sensitive issue you have seen. This man said on Chinese television in the year 2023 here, he said that when he ordered DSS to bring up files, that people who are sponsoring Boko Haram are in the Aso Rock, they are in the Senate, and some of them are governor. He said this thing. This is a man who was the head of Nigeria Military Intelligence Agency. So what are you telling me that you are fighting insecurity? Are you talking to someone that don't think? So if you want to solve for insecurity, you already have a gateway to start. You have a gateway to start. So all these people who are responsible for the insecurity should be removed. Exactly. They should be removed. So apart from that, I won't give them full credit, though they are not Nigerians, they are just helping us. But I won't give them full credit of what they are doing.
Also, do you believe, do you think that the people that support one Nigeria and the people that support separation can, come to a table and, do some type of a conference or a meeting and try to resolve their differences?
Everybody who is supporting agitation or separation today was supporting one Nigeria before, including NNAMDI KANU. So there is something that will happen to those people. You see, I used to tell my friends, like, as you see me, I don't like, because I believe in something, you don't believe it, we became enemy or we become enemy. I don't do that. So I used to tell some of my friends, time will come, you people will beg for separation. You people don't know what you are doing. Time will come, this Nigeria, nobody will tell you anything again. Nobody will even tell you that it could have been better Nigeria separate. That time, you will be begging for it and you will not see it. This is because a war is going to come in Nigeria. A jihadist war is going to come. And that war, you see, oh God. That time, maybe I will cry. You know why I will cry? My people are not, they are not equipped. They are not prepared.
And they are not willing to prepare.
No, that time, they will be winning that time because this is death. This is life. So that time, they may be winning, but nothing. You are not prepared now. So if they tell you that there is a war next 6 months, you start preparing. This one, you will not prepare. You will wake up, you will see that there is shooting everywhere. Then you will be hearing like BBC News, there is an unrest in Nigeria from Sokoto. Sokoto government have now given up. They have established Sokoto Caliphate. Nigerian government is trying to push back. They are already in Kaduna State. Kaduna have fallen under the Caliphate. Oh, they enter Kwara State, but the Nigerian Air Force is trying to overpower them. But it seems that the terrorists have more powerful Air Force. This is what you are going to be hearing on BBC. You will open your eyes. They will conquer you, your village. They will take over everything. And that time, they will do it not when the Republicans are in power in America. I want you to study when these people will strike. They will make sure that this Obama party, the Democrats will be in power. Yes. That time, they will make sure that they will cause unrest to keep European Union busy. These people have strategies that it's not confidential any longer. We know the strategy. They will keep some places busy so that they will not interfere. They will do what they want to do. So, if people who do not believe, ask your question.
Yeah. So, do you think that we should have like the president of the Southeast, and the president of the Southwest, the president of the Middle Belt, president of the North, and we just remove the presidency of Nigeria? Do you think that can work?
Even though we want to have president of Benue, 3 presidents in Benue, 4 presidents in Benue, Do you know why I talk about the separation of Nigeria? This is all about sovereignty to protect yourself. Sovereignty to protect yourself. You don't have sovereignty. So even though they say let them divide Nigeria into 100, like the way they do Yugoslavia into 7 or into, I don't care. What I want is sovereignty to protect myself. That was what Ojukwu negotiated in Aburi Accord. Let us have our security and manage our resources. Tell me anything that can give you these two things, apart from your sovereign nation. You have to manage your security. If you did not manage your security, forget about it. Our mothers will be raped. Our children will be killed. Nothing is going to happen. We ourselves may become victims. Nothing is going to happen. Nobody will save you. This one not be say God go come save you. Nobody will save you. So we need sovereignty. Without sovereignty, without dominion, you can't do anything. And that is why, gradually I'm advocating for a gun revolution. There is no reason why a youth which is above 18 years should not be a vigilante member or should not join National Hunters Association to own a gun. You don't have a reason now. You don't have a reason. And if you don't understand this, you are joking. And you will, according to VDM, you will learn in a hard way when the time comes, because that time you are not prepared. Like, you are not prepared.
Right. Anyway, Okocha.
Yes, sir.
Marcel, you are welcome. Okay, you are a good man. I'll be following your program, and that's why I spend my time to come and listen to your answers.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, basically, I want us to understand one thing. The Fulanis has actually overrun Nigeria. If you look at the entire northern states, about 12 northern states have their own government.
Yeah.
They have their own government and their own Sharia laws, and the executive, they enforce it. We don't have it in Nigeria, in Biafra land, because we don't know what we are doing. We need to do more than what we are doing right now in Biafra land. We don't have to listen to Nigerian people or all these Yorubas or Fulanis talking about one Nigeria. They can continue with their one Nigeria. If you look at what happened in this last, what you call the primaries, from APC to ADC, you will understand that there is no way we can continue talking about one Nigeria.
Yeah.
Look at the whole president of Nigeria, Tinubu. Look at what he did. He gave himself 11 million votes for a primary, which is unaccounted for.
Yes. I did not cut you short, sir. I posted a video, one of the video of the primary election in my federal constituency, federal constituency. So they gathered women, old women, one of them. So they told them that they are going to do primary election, that the person they are here for is Tinubu. They started shouting. Even people they wrote their name don't know that they voted for Tinubu.
You see? So basically, actually, what I'm saying is that in the present day of Nigeria,
yeah,
when the P2B came out for this 2027 election, I picked interest in the politics of Nigeria, thinking that when we are doing that, I still be fighting for Biafra strongly, that if that Biafra didn't come earlier, before the 2027, then we got our person in the government. But after following the whole trend of what transpired between last week and this week, I discovered that it's impossible. It is impossible. So now, in terms of Biafra is here.
It's here already.
Biafra is here. One, if you look at what is going on now, America is following up the whole thing. They know that with this particular Islamization of Nigeria and all this, the jihadists, whatever in the Nigerian constitution, there is no way America will continue to let Nigeria have their way. between now and next year, early next year. There's no way they will let them to continue with this thing. They're working on it. So, and all we have to do now is to encourage our people and advise them to do what? To always make sure that we don't criticize our fellow brothers and brothers and sisters in the struggle. So, if your
very
brother
important.
yes, we have to follow that up. And not everything you do is that your home, homeland that you're gonna expose yourself.
Yeah,
exactly.
And the public space. So these are the few things we need to, and it is for us, as we're in here now in the media talking about it, is to continue to encourage them to do the right thing, to follow the right direction. Don't come out in the media to say, I did this, I did that, I've done this, all this nonsense. We don't want to hear that. Because the Fulanis, whatever they do, they don't let us know.
Yes. Even Yoruba self.
So, and these are the things that I want them to know, to understand. Then finally, I am interested in making sure that we encourage this Mike Arnold in his fight in actualizing Biafra.
Okay.
And also NNAMDI KANU. Because these are the men that can actually go a long way for us. Yes, they're going to go a long way for us.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for coming. I think we have spent so much time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Chief.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you, Chief. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okocha, we are one. And I believe that I'm so happy having you on our show. We call it Hard Talk Show. Why? Because you said it like we call it, because you didn't look for anybody's face. And even your platform, I saw you, I watch you because I'm everywhere. Please, it's very difficult somebody to point somebody for me, say, do you know this person? I'll say, I will not know. And some I have been in the media and I have done my best. I have tried my possible best to let my people know what you have said. But sometimes, they always use NNAMDI KANU to cover their shame and their evil. And that thing is affecting our race so bad. I know many of them, there is a program I did this today. I did it out of anger because it's like what you said is you will cry. Me, I did cry already. Because I did see what you are talking about. I already see it. If you follow NNAMDI KANU very well, what NNAMDI KANU said is what all of us know. And instead of all of us to go and put it in practice, like what he said about media, you are now have a big channel that is you use to collaborate all Africans, not only Nigeria, not only Igbo people or maybe South or something like that. You make it to become a global platform. You understand me? So that is very important. Somebody like you now, where we know that you stand on truth, if we merge and bringing information and sharing it together and making it to go viral in one dimension, you see that is what NNAMDI KANU planned. And imagine about media. Where is that Ojukwu did not accomplish it because of BBC? You see that we hear a lot of good things on the front. Like Chief said, I am interested to partner with you, getting information together so that we can run it in one dimension because we are all from one area. And if we are making it like this, I am somebody that you say something that touched me. I say you say that no matter the differences, my brother, I don't see you understand me? When you have small problem, you understand me? Just when we see tomorrow, we hug. We forget about yesterday. You cannot use because of I said NNAMDI KANU, NNAMDI KANU did not do well here. You use because I said NNAMDI KANU did not do well here.
You start quarreling.
As a leader, every leader in this world must be criticized. So if we talk about NNAMDI KANU say he allow all those things to come. Why are you defending somebody that not pay you to defend? You see, you don't have anything to say. In that platform, you don't have any topic, you don't have any agenda, you don't have any mission, because anybody that have any mission or agenda, you talk anything you like. So your platform is lovely and welcome. I would love to partner with you where we get information, where we get stuff we used to educate our people. Anytime you want us to come together, we'll be deliberating about what are we going to do to advise our people. Like Chief now was trying to enter NDC so that we can get information from that NDC. You understand me? But I already got
for your information, Obinwannem, that was what I was actually planning, but I'm no longer planning it anymore.
It's not.
That is
Sir,
after
sir,
this.
if you want to, sir, if you want to do, no, this thing I'm going to is I'm not supposed to say it in public.
Yeah,
I'm very careful what I say in public. You know, there is something that we are not looking into. You see all these people saying they want one Nigeria. Do they actually want one Nigeria?
No.
No.
They don't want it. It is
No.
because of their personal need.
That is principles of infiltration. It's a principles of war.
Yeah.
They will infiltrate. This was this principle they used to pursue US out of Afghanistan. If we still have time, let me briefly explain something that happened in Afghanistan.
Go ahead.
When US came, US started backing the Afghanistan soldiers. Like this one, US said they are supporting Nigerian soldiers to fight Boko Haram. Do you know what is their name? These people that have taken over Afghanistan are Talibans. Do you know what they did?
No.
They gathered themselves. They said, we can't fight America with these people. What we are going to do, let's go and buy form. US will train us. They bought form. They enter as Afghanistan soldiers. They started fighting side by side with US. US was paying them $1,100. All those people. US don't know. That is principles of infiltration. Before they started getting rank, immediately they started getting rank, entering into different high rank position. They intensified their fight. And what people who were fighting on the ground, they were receiving call, surrender, don't shoot. Surrender, don't shoot. So US saw that this was a collusion, they left. That is a principles of infiltration. So that is what is going on in Nigeria. They infiltrated, they infiltrated the Aso Rock, they infiltrated the military, they infiltrated the police everywhere. So one day, one person will make a call, Nigeria will end. So I am saying that if you want to go into politics, there are so many reasons you should go into politics. Not because your politics is going to change Nigeria. There is a reason why you should go there. But people are not going with that motive. People are going that, and let me go there. When I go there, I will change Nigeria. Stop lying to people.
Like P2B.
Maybe he want to do miracle, you know.
I have to mention because our people need to understand.
You know why I like it. You know why I like P2B. P2B is not a terror sponsor.
Yeah, he's
P2B is not. I know these politicians. I know them.
All
if P2B they sponsor terrorism, I go see talk and nothing will happen.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, of course. Yes.
P2B is not a terror sponsor. That is only where I differentiate him. You understand?
But
after all, there are few. Yeah, there are few politicians who are not terror sponsors and terror sympathizers, and we know them. So that is where that love I have for P2B comes from. But I do not believe that P2B entering the 4 years will change Nigeria. No, it's a political language.
Even from the way it is now, I'm not even thinking that
that is a political language. P2B might.
Yeah. All of us know it. I think Tinubu said also that it is 4 years he will leave a seat. Yeah.
You understand? P2B might win, but I do not see US.
My only take here, if P2B is going to win, okay?
Yeah.
What P2B has to do is to make sure, which I don't know if it's possible, to carry along over 85% of Nigerian youths to be able to come out in mass, manage their ballot boxes, stay there, follow the whole thing to the INEC office, wherever they carry it to, and count, make sure they count it, and make sure that they count, that the INEC recorded that they record those countings. If they can do it, if they can be able to do it, if it's possible, then Obi will surely win this election.
But NDC have a problem now. NDC was a small party.
Yes.
They do not prepare to manage large crowd. Do you know that sometimes you will send email messages to the emergency line? You won't have response more than 1 week.
Yeah, that's true. I express it too. Yeah.
It's not. Now, there is something I wanted
They're
them
overwhelmed.
to do.
They're overwhelmed.
Yeah. Yeah. There is something I wanted them to do. I wrote P2B already.
Good.
This issue of terrorism in Nigeria. If ADC wanted to win an election, they should do one thing. And this thing will seems to be useless idea. But I know what I'm talking about. Now, take Tinubu, Kau Baraje, all those people that imported terrorists. Take them to court. Let NDC take them to court. Not because court is going to stop them, court is going to jail them. In fact, they might postpone, adjourn the case to 2030, no problem. Just take them to court and leave the rest for us. We have a mission.
Good.
Which is the same thing. Which is the same thing we was requesting last time.
You understand? So if the NDC can take APC to court for importing terrorism, APC will never do any campaign in Nigeria. I promise you that. And I know where I'm talking from. I'm not talking from Okocha Marcel. I'm not talking from my own plan. APC will not do campaign in 2027. They will not. You won't come out to say I'm APC member. I know what we are going to do. So we have partners. We have organized ourselves. You see, we do all these things not because we want any benefit or not. No. We are doing it because anybody who imported terrorists to kill people is supposed not to go free.
Exactly.
And the APC don't want to lose power. Because if APC lose power,
a lot of things go wrong now.
Something is going to happen in Africa, not only in Nigeria. So they will do everything possible not to lose power.
Yeah.
So I have so many things, I don't want to say it here. You understand?
Yeah, hold those ones, hold those.
So maybe as time goes on, I will go to Abuja.
We are going
and
to
sit
be reviewing
with
it little. Don't worry.
And I'll go and sit with Dixon. And if he will agree, one thing is to tell these people what to do. Another thing is for them to agree. I will give you strategies. Nigeria will shake.
We can even do it, but we can even do it by ourselves underground. We don't even need it. Yeah, we can't even depend on them.
We can do it too. We can do it, but
do
not
it
the way. The way I was doing it, because see, the way I was doing it, it needs finance. Yes. I know people have communicated many powerful media houses that you know. Now, all these things, we have a 1 hour program every day for 90 days on BBC, on Fox News, that people imported this Fulani militia that America is coming to fight and all those. I know what I strategize.
I can handle the Fox News here from here. I can handle the Fox News 100% here.
Okay. I said, these people, when I'm done doing that, these people will not come out to do campaign. And everybody who decamp to APC will have themselves to blame. But what we are doing, is it for politics? No, it's not for politics. And I can never do things for politics. This is a battle of survivor. I was talking to one of my friends from Israel. I said, anytime you hear me talking about Tinubu must go, it's not political. It's a counter-terrorism. So Tinubu must go is a counter-terrorism. It's not a political language. Yeah, it's a counter-terrorism. And I'm challenging them to come out to tell Nigerians on how they imported these terrorists. And why is it that more than 200 million people, we are just like Mumu people? Everybody just keeping quiet. People who imported these terrorists that are killing everybody in Nigeria are still there. And we are afraid to die. I remember last year, I approached some lawyers. They said, this is a high-profile case. You don't even have anything we can't do this. You don't have anything if you even take this case to court, they might even kill you. Lawyers started threatening me again because I say you should come out. This is the kind of life we live as Africans. And we can't survive like this. We can't go forward like this. So I am afraid that maybe if I say something, am I afraid of death? If I'm afraid of death at this moment, meaning I don't know what I'm doing. In Nigeria, that you can just be walking, one person will kill you.
Anything can happen to you.
So we are all on a death row, and that is why we are fighting for survival.
Exactly. Thank you.
So that is just it.
Thank you.
So
Prince,
Chief, if you want to go and pick for tomorrow night is primary. Anything you want to do it.
Yeah.
But know why you are doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Only Africa is where people do something without purpose. Anything, there is a purpose why I'm here. So anything I'm doing, you get why.
Yes.
There is why I'm doing it. So if you want to go and do it, so that is just it.
Everybody have their mindset on anything you
exactly.
do.
You know what you are.
Yeah. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna reschedule this meeting, so that it will not be public, and then we can talk about those things.
No problem.
Exactly, because there are so many things I will not say here.
Yeah,
I can't.
that's why I
won't.
Okocha, what are you going to say about Showore and the AAC? What do you think about them? And take it back and revolution. Are they in serious? What are they doing?
You see, there is a place you will get to. Showore have an anger issue.
I will say it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Showore. I like Showore so much.
Me too.
When I mean so much, he have an anger issue. That anger issue accumulated in his mind right from time. Series of arrests, torture, detention, this and that. And God help Showore that Showore is financially balanced. If not, he could have compromised and but AAC, he knows that AAC will not
move ahead.
Yes. But I have a problem with that. Even before P2B became presidential candidate, why is it that people were not all around Showore after knowing what he stands for and all those things? So I used to ask those questions. So the man have good idea, good vision, but unfortunately, that is where the problem is. Yeah. So another challenge I discover, because I study, if I want to study somebody, I take time, study everything about you. I still study his Revolution Now movement. That's supposed to be option B, to change the status quo in Nigeria. But you can't be fronting revolution and going for presidential election. Is contrary. It's contrary. So I believe that revolution is not ruled out. It's not ruled out because January or February next year, I don't know, or something like that is in view. I don't know. So I'm just saying what comes out of my mind.
Based on what you are saying.
I don't know anything. I didn't say anything. I'm not responsible for your understanding.
Everybody think on their own. Thank you, Okocha. Thank you so much. And I appreciate. We are going to be having this interview and conversation time to time because we know what we know. And on the Sinagwa, we are on right channel. We are going to carry out people who interested. Because some people, when you are telling them follow this place, they are feeling like, who are you to direct me to follow this place? That thing they kill our people so much.
That's the problem.
So if you tell them, okay, make you not do like this, so make you not talk like this, so they know they see that far you see. Even that is why many of them now want to die by supporting NNAMDI KANU. Whereby that you don't know what NNAMDI KANU stand for. But all those things will be in another day. Thank you for the time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so
and
much.
And anytime also, anyway, we'll talk on ground and we chat with the chief. We are going to know how we can, do something to help humanity because we needed it. Even Mike Arnold, even Alice in Austria, what they call it, Alice, and also Guta in Austria. We need to bring them together in one umbrella so that we can give them right information and right direction. Because even this Austria guy, he liked Biafra, but he did not understand much about Biafra. And those people, when we come and give them knowledge, they will be interested and help us more. A lot of white people who want to support is many. But I want the people who have knowledge like you and Chief and other people so that we can collaborate and know what we can do.
That's more I know, that's more.
No, small way you know. I mean, the thing say people will not want to hear. That's small way you know. People don't want to hear.
No, we are people. A majority of people appreciate Marcel because Marcel is very right.
So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chief. Thank you also.
Sir. Thank you. I appreciate
you. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you. See you next time. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you,
sir.
Yeah. Igbo Igbo ekene mu na ọ na-afụgo ka o si wee dị. Nwanne anyị nwoke a bụ ezigbo nwanne anyị nwoke mma that na he knows what he wants, and this kind of people is the kind of people we're supposed to be looking for. You know, people who understand game and on game. Many of our people just on social media talking, using some. That's my angry. Or those people that is misunderstanding me in the morning my program, please. I am very, very angry because our people don't want to take advice. And that advice, we need it now. When I die, you die. When you die, I die. That is what makes us one. And I believe that if all of us wake up for this problem, it's not only in Nigeria, Africans, a lot of people have the same problem. Because if I chat with Ghana, they tell me the same. If I chat with Rwanda, they tell me the same. So all Africa is in problem. But we cannot leave our own to go to another people's own. So let all of us come together. Those that mean something good for Africa, for Nigeria, mean something good for our people. Because when we talk about Nigeria, it does not mean that we're supporting terrorists or any other things. We want to just, we are all one. So we need to know how we can work. Both Yoruba, both Hausa, both Igbo, all those people that can help humanity. You know, because if Boko Haram invade the whole Nigeria, they don't want to know who is Yoruba and who is Hausa. They are looking for their brothers. Other ones is going to go for Allah's sacrifice, which is not going to be good. Thank you so much as you're watching, as you're sharing. I remember your brother, MAZI UBOCHI, the man that believed that truth saves life. Thank you and see you next time.
From the streets of Hamburg, across the deep blue sea, a message for the children, for you and for me. Obinwannem is calling, can you hear the sound? The roots of our fathers are being found. We know they forget where we come from. The strength of a lion, the beat of the drum. We achieve restoring the culture, that's what we believe. From the Ordinala to the Azusu we speak, lifting the fallen, helping the weak. Obinwannem worldwide, the movement is here. Igbo global, raise your head high. Our men will never, ever die. It's more than a page, it's a spiritual home. No matter how far in this world you roam, we're bringing back the wisdom, the tradition, the grace, putting the smile back on the Igbo face. A high energy. Follow the way, Obinwannem is leading the day. Keep the fire burning, keep the language strong. This is where we all belong.
Again, it fades out with a final celebration.
Obinwannem Global Radio, promoting the culture and traditions of Igbo nation.
Global coverage 24/7. You know how we do. Check the frequency. Let go. Let go. From the street of 19, the story start to grow. Obinwannem LLC, they said the thing in motion. Make it flow. No matter where you did, for London or for Giddy. If the news they hot, we go give you bedu steady. Everything is newsworthy. Depend on who they talk, we link the whole wide world. Even as we they walk out, how we walk. Obinwannem news, the value of the truth. Connecting every nation from the elder to the youth. Global coverage, we know they ever sleep. Top stories from reporters, they promise where we keep. Obinwannem, the value of the truth. Obinwannem, the work for your booth. Obinwannem, the value of the truth. Check the website, the info boku, you know they try. From TikTok to the ground, we they fly for the sky. If you want the real, you don't need to look elsewhere. We link the globe together, showing love and showing care. 36K followers, the community they large. Obinwannem News Network, you know say we they in charge. Whether na WhatsApp or you follow for Facebook, open your eyes, or come and take a better look. Every corner of the world, we link up with a vibe. Authentic reports, now that one be our tribe. Obinwannem News, the value of the truth. Connecting every nation from the elder to the youth. Global coverage, we know they ever sleep. Top stories from reporters, the promise where we keep. Obinwannem.com, the world is watching. Everywhere you go, we go there. True value, no fake news. Oh. Obinwannem. Marcel, the vision is clear. Obinwannem Global Foundation. Listen. They say giddy giddy bugwe, the unity is the strength of a king. And when we walk together, there is no weight we cannot bring. From the red mud of a light boat to the streets of New York City, we carry the heritage, we carry the beauty. MAZI Okocha saw the vision, he planted the seed. A home for every brother, a friend for every need. Obinwannem, the heart of a brother. Obinwannem, we love one another. Obinwannem, in Igbo home and abroad, hear the call. Together we achieve, we shall never fall. Join the foundation, let the movement grow. Obinwannem, everywhere we go. We must feed our own. No Igbo man or woman should ever feel alone. In the spirit of Onyagana, one day we stand so tall. Lifting up the weak, making sure we don't crawl. Our language is our identity, our culture is our crown. With Obinwannem, we will never let it down. Hey, Otwakana yekunen kuona kana cover the palm fruits. That is why we need you, from the branch to the roots. Support the mission, embrace the vision. Okocha's heart is the engine of the mission. Together we achieve, say it loud. Together we achieve, make us proud.
With over 87 million people living in extreme poverty in Nigeria, corruption and poor governance only worsen the situation. That's why Caregivers International Corporation, an American-based organization, is committed to making a difference. We prioritize helping the poor and vulnerable in the 5 IGBO states, Abia, Anambra, Enugu, Ebonyi, and Imo, providing aid to those in need, empowering youth through development programs, and promoting accountability in governance. We believe that those in power must be held responsible for their actions. That's why we'll take any governor to the highest court of law if they abuse their power or engage in corrupt practices even after they've left office. Join us in our mission to create positive change. Follow us on Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, YouTube, and Telegram at Caregivers International Corporation. Together, we can build a brighter future for the vulnerable populations. Signed, Chief Daniel Chika, Chairman, CEO, Caregivers International Corporation.
ụmụ Igbo, ọ bụrụ na ị na-ege anyị ntị n'onu ma na-ekiri ozi ọma nke anyị na-ewetara unu na ozi ndụmọdụ na ịgbazi onu nke anyị na-ewetara unu, biko ka ị na-esonyere anyị na YouTube, na-esonyekwara anyị na Instagram maọbụ na Twitter maọbụ na Facebook na webụsaịtị nke ndị Obinwannem, ka anyị wee na-ezinye abụ ozi ka o si wee kwesị dị na-adị, maka na oge erugo mgbe anyị ga-ebupụta ihe nke njirimara Igbo na asụsụ Igbo na omenala Igbo na ihe gbasara ndị Igbo niile n'ụwa niile, ọkacha ihe anyị na-achọ bụ Biafra. Ị ga na-afụkwanye abụ ozi ka ọ ga na-abịa. Ị na-esonyere anyị, ị ga na-ama mgbe anyị tụpụtara gị ozi nke dị mkpa, ị ya mara ma wee marakwa ị ga-eme ngwa ngwa ka emeghara ọdachi.